Alright. That's not easy to do.
リカちゃんって何気にそういうの得意なんだよな。
お裁縫とかお洗濯とかも上手なの。すごいよね。すっごいよね。リカはいろいろとすんごいんですのよ。
It is quite exceptional. Okay.
お前が威張ることじゃねえ。
僕よりレナの方がお料理は上手です。
It seemed that the topic of conversation switched to Rena when she wasn't expecting it, making her blush and trip over her words. Rena's lunch really was the star of the table. Not only didn't it look good, it tasted good. Assuming that the others who did the food, it didn't taste good like at all. Yeah, they probably tasted great as well. Everyone else pulled from Rena's lunchbox constantly.
これ前に評判良かったからいっぱい作ってみたの。美味しいかな？
かなり合格点。あ、ミオ、お前取りすぎだよ。
Knocking Mio's chopsticks aside, I reached out, trying to secure my own portion. Satoko and Rika-chan reached over at the same time and a struggle ensued. Uh-oh, another one. Everyone shoveled in mouthful after mouthful while praising it, and Rena's lunchbox was soon empty. Nothing left for her. It was kinda bad that no one fought to leave any for Rena. But Rena seemed rather satisfied as she looked on.
いかがかしら。レナさんもとてもお料理が上手ですことよ。ケイイチさんとは大違いですの。
Okay. You know, guys, I think this is a good time. Well, actually, I don't know if I would call this like the best time for me to talk about this dark stuff yet at a table with the kids. Like, yeah, I wouldn't say that it fits so well with the atmosphere, but I think it's time for us to do our first sitting around the campfire and talk about some stuff for a couple of minutes before we talk about stuff, before we continue with some stuff. I've done this sort of stuff in Mineko where I sit for like a couple of minutes and talk my ideas and then continue and all that. I hope that you're all okay with this. I mean, whether you're okay with this or not, I'm still gonna do it. So, yeah. Like, the first thing that I want to mention is something that had to do with that intro that we had. Like at the beginning. With somebody swinging their weapon at the other, killing the other person. I get the feeling that that is Rika. Like, I don't know, just I'm only basing that on the idea of how she loved petting this other person, and she did show that she likes to pet people in the head to make the pain go away or something like that, both with Keiichi and Satoko a little bit over here. So, man, who knows. Second, when it comes to that sequence on the train with Keiichi, with the black screen and all that, there was that incident with the girl that kept apologizing and the other person like not forgiving the other person after apologizing so much, and with how Keiichi was thinking, well, there is no mistake that that cannot be forgiven. Why do I get the feeling that like this is like some sort of a foreshadowing for the future, and that the person that is not forgiving is actually Keiichi himself? Like, there is this girl, whoever that is apologizing to Keiichi, and he is the one who is not forgiving that person after apologizing so much. Like, it feels kind of like that moment feels kind of important. Like, are we actually gonna have a moment in the future where it's gonna contradict the message that was said before, that there aren't actions that cannot be forgiven eventually, except in the future where there is something that cannot be forgiven? Who knows? I'm just spewing some random ideas over here, I guess. And the last thing that I want to talk about is this right here. Like, I've seen this, like a bunch of shortcuts for some stuff. I've already set at the beginning what was it called? Like the sound effects type thing? Like I can change with the press of the button whether to have like the old sound effects / music or the new sound effects / music. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, can I do that like right now? Let me see if I can press this button. Oh, would you look at that? Yeah, it actually changes the sound effect. Well, not the sound effect, but the music. Huh. Okay, because I have been told on Discord that, well, there's the old version with the old songs, and the songs, like, originally they were, like, I think that these are royalty-free music that the Ryukishi used. And then at some point, one composer, I don't know who it was it like Dai or ZTS? I don't know. But either way, one composer came to Ryukishi and said, "Hey, this stuff is so cool. How about I make some actual music for it?" And then you get this with the new version. I was told, like, I had to question Discord whether you guys wanted like the old music / be like the sound effects, or you want the new sound effects and the BGM and all that. And I guess this still applies because I haven't asked you viewers on YouTube, do you want the new stuff or the old stuff? Like, the general consensus on Discord was that you guys wanted the old stuff because it was nostalgic and such, but let me know. But when it comes to the other stuff, like, what is this? Toggle? Okay, one is adventure mode, one is the novel mode. Okay, I feel like I've seen this in Zero Escape. Can I actually press this? Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, we have now we have the Steam version. Wow, we can actually and here we have the original Ryukishi stuff. The infamous characters with the boxing gloves fist. Look at this. Wow, you can actually change this like so fast. Custom. Oh, you can even customize this? Wow, holy crap. You can do this like so fast? Like, a part of me was thinking that you had to change like off screen, like, I don't know, just you have to restart the game or have to do some weird settings and all that, but no. You have this. But yeah, I guess we're gonna go with this. Unless you guys want me to go with the original. Yeah. Maybe for like one episode or something, I don't know. But what about the other stuff? Okay, this one, change voice matching level. I guess this has something to do with censorship. Like, I can press from 0 to 5, change this depending on the level of censorship? Like, I don't know, I think that right now it's 2. But let me know what would be the best setting for this one? I don't know. We can also disable lip sync and change art style modes. Oh yeah, wait, what? Oh, hold on a second. So these are the ways we can read. And if I am to press this, oh wow, holy mother of God! What? Okay, so normally we can change it between. Wow, that is interesting. Hold on. Okay, so the manga gamer and like the Steam and the 07 mod share like the same backgrounds and such. Okay, so yeah, I guess there's that. If you guys like want like anything to change, like and all that, let me know, and maybe we can come to an agreement. But yeah, that's all I have to talk about like right here.
だからお前が威張ることじゃねえだろ
It actually took me like a lot longer to go through the settings than to explain my ideas over here. Okay.
さとこだってケイちゃんと変わらないじゃんよ。あんたブロッコリーとカリフラワーの区別つくようになったわけ？
Satoko's face went pale. Oh. You mentioned her enemy. Like her arch enemy. The cauliflower and the broccoli.
おいおい、ブロッコリーとカリフラワーの違いなら俺だってわかるぜ。
わかりますもの。わかるもん。
It's really hard for her to lie.
ケイチくん、どっちでも茹でてマヨネーズかけると美味しいじゃない？
Well, I mean, if you add mayo, of course.
いじめちゃかわいそうだよ。みーちゃんも。
Rena hardly tried to follow up, but Mio laughed haughtily as she drew closer to Satoko.
まあまあ家庭科の授業ってことで。じゃあさとこ、これは？
Mio lifted up her chopsticks. Between them was a piece of green stuff wrapped in bacon.
でもそれアスパラ。
Mio made eye contact with me, and within 0.3 seconds, I had Rika-chan's mouth covered. Holding a piece of bacon-wrapped asparagus and giving her two choices. She's pretty terrible.
その黄色がカリフラワー、緑がカリフラ。
さあどっちだ？ん？
多分黄色がブロッコリーで青がカリフラワー。でも緑は
本当にどっちか分かってる？降参した方が良くない？
I'd expect no less from the class representative. The oldest. The way she drives people into a corner just shows how much experience she has. This is just a hunch, but being brought into the Sonozaki household must be quite the ordeal.
わかりますもの。わかるもん。
じゃあ答えなよ。
わかるもん。わかるもん。
She finally broke down and started crying. Alright, I think it's enough. When she acts like this, she actually starts to seem her age.
かいよ。
Rena entered a state of euphoria as Satoko bawled her eyes out. Rena was in a state of bliss as she rubbed her cheek against Satoko's head and smiled at her. Really, a very content face. One that wouldn't care if the world ended right then. It was that kind of smile.
レナ、ミュウさんがいじめるんですの。かいかい。大丈夫だよ。レナお姉ちゃんが悪い人たちはやっつけちゃうからね。
Ah! Swish, poof, bam! It was like a flash of lightning.
今一体何が？
I was on your side, too. Why punch me? Both of Rena's fists shot out at supersonic speed, striking Mion and me squarely in our faces. Before we knew it, Mion and I were sprawled spread eagle on the floor, staring up at the ceiling with matching welts on our faces.
ケイちゃんは食らうの初めてだよね。今日のはまだ甘い方。
甘いってこれよりまだ上があるってのかよ。
With that, Mio and I both slumped our heads back to the floor in unison. From now on, I'll be careful when I'm within striking distance of Rena.
ほらさとこちゃん、やっつけちゃったよ。かい。お持ち帰りしたい。
Making sure Rena couldn't see it, Satoko stuck her tongue out at us. Why, you little... Damn it all. Using Rena like a puppet. Rika-chan massaged our bruises without saying a word. Alright. What a fun first day at school. I wonder what the day had held. The last school bell always came too soon. Our shadows stretched off into the distance.
ねえケイチくん、明日はさ、何か予定とかあるかな？
It was such a direct question from an I inadvertently blushed. If it was for a date, then wouldn't you do it more subtly? Nah, fuck being subtle. Let's just go straight to the point. Rena saw me lost for words and realized that I'd misunderstood. And turned red as well.
違うの。そういうのじゃなくて、
I don't know. Like, the school is gonna be empty tomorrow. Wanna go to the drama club room? Like, maybe try to make some posters for the first day of the drama club and invite some people? So apparently that wasn't what she meant. But since it's always fun when they're not in a panic, I went along with it a little.
なんだ、そういうのじゃないのかよ。
Playing it up, I slumped my shoulders, feigning dejection.
ケイチくん、なんでがっかりしてるんだろう、太郎。みーちゃん。
Unable to hold it any longer, Mio slapped me on the back.
そっか、そういう攻め方はおじさん知らなかったわ。
Mion was rolling on the floor clutching her stomach, while Rena fled around, completely bewildered. I couldn't help but start laughing as well, feeling just a bit guilty. I ruffled Rena's hair.
嘘、ごめん、冗談。悪かったよ。
She really is a cute one.
冗談ってどこからだろう？
途中から。
途中からってことはケイちゃん、最初の真っ赤になったのはあれ演技じゃないんだ。
Not at all.
それって。
It was only a momentary lapse, but there was no way Mion would let such a delectable detail slip by her.
いや、その。
Saying anything more was also a bad idea. In my bewildered state, I slipped further into an unfavorable position. After that, Mion continued to tease me about it for a while. Oh no. Ugh.
で、明日が暇だと何なんだよ、レナ。
Like, who is the king or queen of teasing? Is it Mion or Keiichi? Who is the one with the biggest teasing energy?
何の話だっけ？
Yeah, it'd been so long that Rena had forgotten. That's how long Mion had teased me.
ケイちゃんさ、まだこのひなみ沢一人じゃ回れないでしょ？
That was true. I had to say it, but if you blindfolded me and spun me around 3 times like we were playing pin the tail on the donkey, I wouldn't be able to tell up from down here.
そうだな。町へ行くのと学校へ行く以外はまだ自信ないな。
He is directionally challenged. He doesn't even know where up is or down is.
そうそう。それでね、明日ね、みーちゃんとレナでお散歩しながら、ケイチくんにひなみ沢を案内してあげようよってことになって。
Alright. Sure thing. That would be a godsend. Frankly, I was happy about the offer.
もちろん行くでしょ？
I mean, maybe I should look at the entire village like one more time, but like I have to think like how big the village is for you to still get lost. Yeah, probably is quite a huge village.
暇ならな。
女の子が誘ってんじゃん。
暇ならな。
どうせ暇なんでしょ。
暇ならな。
I was being stubborn so as not to give a clear yes or no. Even though I thought it was a godsend, I'm too much of a scam to say so upfront.
圭一くん、暇じゃないのかなこの。
While Mion and I had our rather sour back and forth, Rena peeked over at me hesitantly. Figuring that I'd been a bit too rough on her, I just gave in.
すまん、許せ、ごめん。暇だ。
よかった。
The trepidation disappeared from Rena's face as it blossomed into a smile.
おうおう。ミヨンさんとレナさんじゃ随分と温度差がありますじゃん。
Yeah, well, there is a reason for that, Mion! Since Mion didn't care for how rude I was to her, compared to how quickly I agreed with Rena. But her being annoyed was very interesting. So I pushed Rena forward, speeding up our pace to leave Mion behind.
行こう、レナ。明日は二人っきりで出かけような。嫌味なミオンは置いてって。
圭一くんがそれでいいなら。
案内しようって提案したのは私。しかとすんな、前原圭一。
What? Did you just say something, Mion?
二人きりでピクニック嬉しいな。弁当は持ってくか、レナ。
お弁当いるならレナ作っちゃおうかな。
レナもしかとすんな。二人がラブラブだって村中に回覧板を。
No.
じゃあレナ、今日は早く帰ってお弁当の準備するね。明日が楽しみ。じゃあね、圭一くんにみーちゃん、さようなら。
What just happened? Did we actually delete Mion? Rena bounded off like she was walking on moon. After the dust settled, all that was left was me standing next to Mion sprawled on the ground. There was a welt on her face.
大丈夫か？ミオンとレナの立ち位置、2メートルは離れてたはずだぞ。
あんたが来て以来、切れ味は増す一方。おじさん身が持たないわ。
Maybe it'd be easier if you stopped saying stuff that makes Rena want to hate you. Or else this will end up being Neon's slapstick comedy hour. If that happened, the result might be fatal.
くじけるなよ、ミオン。レナのジャブを見切れるのはお前しかいない。
Yeah, I'm sure that you've gained some experience up until this point. More than Keiichi over here.
私は膝じゃないかと思ってんだけどね。
Ugh, that's a bad one. Could it be that we were hanging around with an unrivaled martial arts master? Probably. We've only known Rena for like a month. Maybe someday we'll see her debut in an extreme contact sport.
レナには負けられないぞ。ミオンも鍛えてリベンジだ。
ケイちゃんがしてよ。おじさんは応援してる。
No. You know, while Keiichi and Rena are gonna have their own time alone moment tomorrow, maybe you and me, Mion, we can go tomorrow and exercise our punches on one another. I mean, you are available, right? Mion and I reaffirmed our determination to discover a way to counter Rena's infallible technique. Hinamizawa truly seems like a wonderful place. New tips unlocked. We are mixed grade? We don't have a uniform? View new tips. View old tips. Save. Continue. What is this? Oh, is this information that we've gotten thus far?
レナってさ、俺と同い年だったよな。
そうだよ。も同じだよね。
Okay. We're getting some extra content over here. I guess. Hey, no. It would be weird if we were the same age but not the same zodiac animal.
そんなことないよ。 誕生日の違いがあれば年齢が同じでも干支が違うこともありえるって。
Yeah, basically. I don't know what Keiichi was talking about here.
あれ、あ、ミオ、頭いいじゃないか。
ところでケイチくんは何月生まれなのかな。レナは7月なんだよ。
Hey, July, just like me. Rena smirked and puffed up with pride. Wait, so does it mean that you are Lion? You know, what's the meaning of this? She's not planning to be all high and mighty, and her birthday is a wee bit sooner than mine, is she?
だが諦めろ。俺に誕生日で挑もうったって無駄なことだ。なんならどっちが年上か罰ゲーム付きで勝負してもいいぜ。
なんでだろう。
Rena panicked at suddenly being challenged to a wager. Given how panicked she is, I'm certain she doesn't have much allowance left this month. It's just sending her into a panic about something as simple as a birthday is so fun. I cannot help myself. She doesn't have much allowance anymore? She's probably spent like all that money on romance novels.
ってことはケイちゃん、ひょっとして4月生まれ？
そういうこったな。残念だな、レナ。俺もうとっくにレナより年上なんだよ。
へえ、そうなんだ。じゃあみーちゃんと同い年なんだね。
まあほんの何ヶ月かはね。すぐにまた差を開いてあげるけどさ。
Mion snickered through her nose. Hey, you know, that's not something to get all high and mighty about. As if I'm one to talk.
そういえばミオンって上級生なんだよな。
下級生の方が燃えるってんなら今日から下級生ってことでもいいけど。
みーちゃんよくわかんないこと言ってる。
Just by seeing Rena's blushing face, you could tell she knew exactly what she meant by it, though.
で、サトコとリカちゃんが下級生とどころか学校が違うくらいの下級生だよな。
ケイチくんはちょっと好みの年齢が低すぎると思うな。
Your tastes are a bit too young? What the fuck does that mean, Rena? You're not making any sense yourself right now. I'll just grab onto her head and scuff it a bit. Just shut up, you little... you little cute thing.
やめてー。
Okay.
前から思ってたんだけどさ、なんでこの学校ってクラスが学年混在なんだ？
教室の数が足りないからだよ。仕方ないじゃん。営林署の建物を間借りしてんだからさ。
When she says it like that, it makes sense. I thought our school was strange for a while now. The schoolyard is gravel. There are rooms that aren't for classes. And there's some strange sort of construction machinery parked here. Oh, so this was a factory before.
なんで借りてるんだよ。本当の学校はどうしちゃったんだよ。
戦前からずーっと立ってたらしいからね。老朽化でね。廃校ってわけよ。
Probably was a grand old schoolhouse.
まあそれで生徒は町の学校に通うことになったんだけどさ。遠いでしょ？
どこの学校だったの？
沖宮の駅前通りを抜けて病院に曲がって小児科の向かいに学校あるのわかる？
遠いよ。
I couldn't tell where that was by location. But an studio was pretty far from Rena's reaction. Should I go look it up on the map?
そんなわけでさ。
Just watch. At some point, we're gonna have like another epitaph. Except now we have it on Higurashi. I'm gonna have to look up the map once again.
沖宮の学校に通いたくない連中はこうして営林署の建物を間借りした仮校舎に通ってるってわけさ。
ひな 沢の子供の半分くらいかな。朝早くに自転車で通ってる子たちも結構いるよ。
まあこんなはちゃめちゃな学校に通ってたら進学校とかはちょっと無理だろうからね。
そんなことないよみーちゃん。ちゃんと頑張ればどこでだってお勉強はできるよ。
お、そうだぞそうだぞ。レナとは意見が一致したな。
そうだねそうだね。頑張ろう。
おい。
せいぜい頑張ってくださいな。おじさんはささやかに応援しとりますわ。
俺たちがじゃないぞ、ミオンがだぞ。お前受験生だろ。こんな成績じゃお先真っ暗だぞ。
いいもんいいもん。路頭に迷ったら永久就職してケイちゃんに食わせてもらうから。
永久就職ってなんだろうなんだろう。
ほらそこうるさいですよ。
Nope.
自習は静かに。
Gee, the teacher yelled at all three of us. It was completely our fault. Satoko saw it and chortled hardly. What you laughing at? Stuck out my tongue at her in response. Eh, go back and study. Yeah, it's just as Mion says. The school has nothing to do with higher education. But it makes up for that by having lots of available things other schools don't. Alright. Okay, so we've learned some stuff there. Alright, well, let's see. Why don't you have, like, a standard uniform? It's only June. But it's already so hot. I can hear the Higurashi outside chirping. Me, me, me. Me. And at night, there are mosquitoes. Oh, mosquitoes. Might as well be a summer already. My only salvation was that the mornings were still cool.
暑いでございますわね。
Like, for now, I don't know how Higurashi will work in terms of timeline. Are we gonna have, like... Are the events of Higurashi gonna be, like, really, really close to one another? Or are we gonna spend quite a lot of days in school? In a similar fashion to, say, I don't know, Clanat, for example. Like, many days pass in the story. Like, this is the kind of vibe that I'm getting out of these tips. Like, these tips happen, like, through a couple of days or something like that. This is a completely different day. Satoko was flapping her skirt languidly. That's pretty unladylike. Even if she was a little brat, she still was a girl. Nah, leave her. She's a baby. She's a cute baby.
ケイチさんはワイシャツ一枚で涼しそうですわね。羨ましいですわ。
俺から見りゃスカートのサトコの方が涼しそうだよ。この時期のズボンがどれだけ暑いか女のお前にはわかるまい。
Amen.
暑いって、
By the way, how is your reading of romance novels going? This girl has gone imagining something decent.
レナの夏服は涼しそうな色合いがいいよな。見てるこっちも涼しくなる。
ありがとう。本当に涼しいんだよ。私もレナさんみたいな涼しい夏服が良かったですわね。でも、さとこちゃんの夏服ワンピースですっごい可愛いし。
ワンピース！
レナはさとこちゃんの夏服着てみたいな。これ結構蒸しますわよ。絶対にレナさんの方が涼しいですわ。
Yeah, now that you mention it, you're also wearing, like, from what I'm noticing, you're wearing stockings too? Why?
でも可愛い服の方がきっと楽しいよ。
I'm asking, as a man. I'm asking a girl that kind of question. I will get a slap in the face, probably. I had a feeling that Rena and Satoko's base values were fundamentally different.
そういえば、この学校って指定の制服とかないんだよな。
ないよ。ふさわしい服であれば私服でも大丈夫なんだよ。
There are quite a few students in regular clothes. There were a few wearing uniforms, but they were all the same design and rather plain.
他の連中が着てる制服は何なんだよ。みんなお揃いだよな。
あれは町の学校の制服なんですのよ。別に決まってるわけじゃないですけど、みんな着てますわね。
Also, there is like a school uniform. It's just not obligatory.
そこへ行くと、俺らの仲間はみんないろいろな制服を着てるよな。わざわざどこかから取り寄せたのか？
ええ、ミオンさんが調達してくださいますの。
みーちゃんの親類で古着商をやってる人がいて、全国の学校の服を格安で仕入れてるんだって。
School clothes from all over the country. Okay. So these uniforms, they come from different schools. Huh.
で、その親類に頼んで、いろいろ個性的な制服を取り寄せてもらってるわけか。
That must be a strange secondhand clothing store. I get that it's a secondhand clothing store, but stocking clothes from schools all over the country? That's pretty strange for a secondhand clothing store. What's the point in stocking up clothes from faraway schools they know nothing about?
それはレナも思うよ。他にも体操服とかスクール水着のお風呂とかも扱ってるの。そういうののお風呂はちょっと嫌だよね。
Like, going back to the school uniforms, they are cute at least. That would be the reason why you would wear, like, random ones.
あんまり儲かってなさそうな商売だな。きっと少しでも儲けさせるために、ミオンが一肌脱いでやってるんだろうな。
でも、いつもミオンさんが自信満々に言いますのよ。今にきっと大ブレイクしてすごい商売になるって。
Yeah, that is something that an old man would say. An old man's pride. A second-hand clothing store that stocks school uniforms will be a big hit. Well, I mean, they could go into cosplay. I'm sure that would be pretty good. But okay, let's go back here a little bit and continue our lovely days in Hinamizawa. Man, this truly is a beautiful place. I took it a little too easy on the morning of my day off. I was totally late. And to top it off, that pesky mom of mine pushing a return journey errand on me, just as I'm trying to leave the house. Today was the day Rena and Mion were going to show me around Hinamizawa. Alright. Oh, you both look cute. Rena and Mion were already waiting at the meeting place. You girls look stunning.
ケイちゃん遅いぞ。
悪い悪い。責めるのは夕べの面白かった特番に行ってくれ。
ほー、女の子との待ち合わせに遅刻して言い訳がそれってわけ？
みーちゃんだって今来たばかりなんだよ。
夕べの密着24時間面白かったしねえ。
A day in the life of... The life of what? She was just as guilty as me. Rena was carrying a pretty heavy-looking handbag. Well, don't just ignore me. A day in the life of what? Of who? You gotta tell me! What is that? Neon answered my unspoken question with a wink. That's right. Rena really did make a picnic.
ケイちゃん、あの後レナ大張り切りだったらしいよ。
別に俺がけしかけたわけじゃないだろう。
そんな大変じゃなかったから気にしないでよね。
夕べから今朝まであのテンションらしいよ。責任取れんの？
わかった。俺も男だ。責任は取る。
責任ってなんだろう。
Adorable. As we both turned around slowly to look at Rena, our gazes drifted downwards to the massive handbag she was carrying. It didn't seem logically feasible that it would be entirely filled with lunchboxes. Except, this was Rena we were talking about here.
2キロくらいかな。
レナね、荷物持つとき、よっこらしょって言ってた。5キロ。
それはオーバー。ケイチくん男の子だから、きっといっぱい食べるだろうと思って、たくさんね。もう行こう。よっこらよっこ。
Jesus. Just from the way she was lifting it up, I couldn't believe the only things in there were lunchboxes.
訂正。俺も5キロ。
手伝いはするけど、全部食べるんだからね。
Like, we can make a game out of it. Like, we say how much it weighs, like 5 or 4 or 6, and we will know the result by the end of the picnic once we eat all of it.
レナを悲しませたら許さないよ。
If we're gonna be able to eat it all. The only thing I could do at the moment was exercise a bit to make myself hungrier. Yeah. Like carry Rena in your arms like a princess. I'm sure that will take off some of your energy to be hungrier. Having finished with the pleasantries, we begin our leisurely stroll. A carefree walk made in the gentle morning sunlight. I couldn't even imagine something so wholesome existed during my time in the city. These were the boonies, after all. I love the word boonies. No slovenly disc jockeys trudging to work on the weekends out here. Yeah, it really was a nice place. Peaceful and quiet. Especially populated as the village was, you could still run into people just by walking around.
あ、こんにちは。
こんにちは。あら、そちらは。確か、前原くんだったかしら。
My two companions exchanged greetings with everybody we ran across. All these passers-by even knew my name.
なんで俺ってこんなに有名人なんだ？
That's because Rena talks about you like all the damn time, throughout the entire village. Okay. We passed 3 people and when all 3 of them knew me, I started to feel a bit paranoid.
悲しいかな。Hinamizawaは人が少ないからね。みんな顔見知りなんだよね。
Yeah.
つまりなんだ？知らない顔が歩いてれば、それは自動的に新しく引っ越してきた前原さんってことになるわけか。
うん、そういうことになるね。
It was a process of elimination you could only pull off in a place like this, and it was quite effective. From now on, I'd better make sure to maintain a good reputation. The day I'm discovered accidentally gawking at a dirty magazine in a bookstore, I can expect all the villagers labeling me as a lich by the next day. Hinamizawa is not to be trifled with. Yeah. You're gonna be in the same ranks as Mion, the old perverted man of the village. That's not the end of this nightmare.
もちろんわかるよ。最初に会ったのが牧野林店の竹蔵おじさん。趣味は盆栽と尺八なんだよ。
次が乾物屋の次男の大輔くん。趣味は狙撃で将来の夢は超 A 級スナイパーだとか。それで今の人は入江診療所の看護師の美代さん。趣味は野鳥の観察と撮影だって。
すれ違った全員の名前までわかるのかよ。プロフィールまで。